Hi friends, this is Kristen from the Pros and Cons team, and today I'm really excited to talk to you about the pros and cons of hosting dinner. So my husband and I have hosted dinner several times over the last year, and it's been fun to reunite with old friends, to have family over, and to get to know people better that we would have not gotten to know had we not had them over for dinner. So that's a really fun thing about hosting a dinner. Another thing that I like is that you don't have to travel, and you get to stay in your own house, which, especially when you have a little girl that likes to run around and get into things, it's really nice that I don't need to worry about her breaking something or getting into something that she shouldn't have. And so it's so much better just to be like, oh, sweet, I can just let you down from your high chair and you can run around, and I don't really need to worry about what you're going to get into because my house is pretty baby proof. So that is something that I really like about hosting. Another thing is I get to choose what's on the menu. And this is really great. My husband and I are not picky eaters. However, my husband is gluten intolerant. And so that makes it hard when other people invite us over because it's like, oh, you may have to change your menu. So that's really great to not have that stress. It's like, oh, I already know what he can eat, and I can just make something that he can eat and everybody else can eat and enjoy. So that's something I really love. Another thing is that if you are a person that likes to go all out, you can go all out and you can have fun decorating and doing all that stuff. I am not one of those people, but if you do enjoy that type of thing, this is a great way to express yourself with crafty stuff. Okay, moving on to the cons. It can be expensive. A lot of times with dinner, when you're having people over, you are purchasing more food, and then you are trying to make food that is a little nicer. And then every once in a while, you may decide, okay, we're going to do disposable napkins. Well, you probably already have napkins. Disposable forks, plates, spoons, bowls. And so that can add up and it can become a little more expensive. Another thing is you may find that the people that you have over do not like the food that you put in front of them. I have never had somebody be like, oh, I really, really hate this. But it's like, there's sometimes you're like, I don't think you liked that very much. And so that can be also like something you're like, oh, a little bit of pressure's on. And I feel like whenever I'm making for people, that's when things go wrong. So that's something that I think is a big con. Another thing is that you spent all this time cleaning your house and then you have to turn around and re-clean it after it's like all over, because there's a big dinner, there's a lot of dishes, if you decide to use non-disposable plates, and so it just is like a big cleanup after, and it can be kind of exhausting. So those are some of the cons that I have thought of. If you can think of more pros and cons that you would like to add, please comment below, and you can check out more pros and cons on our blog that I will link in the description below. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Bye.